Okay, so as I was saying, I said that when you're dealing with marginal costing, you always have to actually start with the revenue, following the format that you already have. And your revenue is basically, 50, the selling price times the units that were sold, times 500. So 50 times 500 is what? 2500, isn't it? 25,000. Yeah? And then from this, you can less the cost of sales. We should start with the opening inventory. And so your opening inventory is the closing inventory we had in the month of May, right? Remember, because we're doing for the month of June. So the closing inventory we had in May, which we said was 3,200, right? So that's the opening inventory here. And then from this, you can add direct material cost, which is this 8 pounds per unit times the units that were produced times 380. What do you get? What did you get? 380 times 8. What is sorry?
30, 40, 3,040.
3,000. 304. Then direct material. Five
19
times the 38. You said it's 19. Then the variable production overheads, it is 3 times
1140
1140. Add all these, they give you what? What was the cost of production?
9280
9?
9280.
This was the cost? No.
The cost is 6080.
Yes. Just add these simply, so you have 60, 80. So we can now let closing what? The closing inventory. Now the closing inventory is, listen, is production units produced minus those that are sold, usually plus the remainder from the previous period in terms of the unit, times the cost of what? Production divided by the production units. You get it, right? So the units that were produced was 380 minus what was sold. Because the question is that, how come we produce the 380 and we managed to sell 500? It means that we had something from the previous period. You understand, eh? That was the only way. So we add what we remained with in terms of the units that we got from the previous period. The remainder was 200, isn't it? You know where the 200 is coming from? Production in May was 500 and we sold 300. So 200, that's it. So when you deal with that, that gives you 80. 80 times the cost now, which is 6080, and everything divided by 338, which are the units produced. What do you find as a closing inventory?
1280.
1280. Everyone finding the same? $12.80. If you are all finding $12.80, then can you do the deduction, the difference? 60, 80, 1280. What do you find when you add?
4800.
Like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 4800. Is that true?
Are we not
That's what everyone.
subtracting, sir, 1280 from 6080?
Huh?
We are subtracting the closing balance
The closing
from,
inventory, yeah, from the costs.
yes, it's 4800.
So you should add
6080.
now opening inventory. Add opening inventory.
When you add when you add, it's giving me 8,000.
Yes. So now to 80,000 is where you add the non-factory variable costs, which we said was 5% of this 25, right? This 25,000, the sales, according to our question that we are given. Remember the question was saying the non-production, the variable sales commission, which is non-production variable cost, is 5% of sales. So 5% of 25,000 is what? Is what we add to this 8,000.
450.
All right, 450. 450. All right. So that is 450. Everyone finding the same? 5% of 25%.
No, sir, it's 1250, 1250.
Oh, 12. 1250. Then we can add these two so that you can deduct from that. What do you get?
9250.
9250. So we can deduct from this to get contribution. What is our contribution? Deduct from revenue?
15,750.
15,750. And then from this, what do we do? What do we do? We less the
This
fixed cost.
fixed costs.
We can less all the fixed costs from here. Very easy work, right? Just deduct the fixed costs. The fixed costs. And we are starting with the production fixed costs. We are given that it is 4,000 per month. Then you also have fixed selling, which is 4,000 as well. And then there is fixed admin, fixed administration here, 2,000 per month. Add these, they give you 10,000. And deduct from contribution to find the net sales or net profit or net loss. What do you find? 5,750, right?
750.
As the net profit. Any question? Any question? Hello? All right.